Alright, so this is a quick take, a hot take. You could probably consider this to be a video to be featured in the Real Talk playlist that I have. But I wanted to make a video that, with the limited time that I have currently, unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to actually edit it and cut it up like I would like to with all my other stuff. But I wanted to make a video discussing my thoughts and all of the above, I guess, just to put it short and sweet. My Hero One's Justice 2. Okay? I'm going to make this as short and to the point as possible. Okay? My Hero One's Justice 2 is a game that's following My Hero One's Justice, or depending on where you're from, My Hero Academia One's Justice. Okay? This is a 3D arena anime fighting game that was very hyped, and being the first legitimate fighting game for My Hero Academia and its franchise, it was very popularly and well received from lots of fans alike, even some other fighting game players alike, for a short amount of time, until the game's engine and the mechanics and whatnot, and just how much of a failure online was, and the leaderboard system and whatnot. Take all those things in consideration, and you then had a game where you realized, oh, it's not that great after all now, is it? Now, granted, it's a very broken game. My Hero One's Justice I'm talking about. And the fact of the matter is that I was one of the people that was so excited and so happy that we're getting a My Hero Academia fighting game, to the point where I was even hyped to play it early at Evo. Evo had it last year, 2018, had an early build that literally not too long after released in Japan first. Now, guess where I was that month? Japan. Guess what I actually got money from donations to spend on in Japan? My Hero One's Justice. And you know what happened? I was very happy and excited with how the game was at the start. But then, of course, when you learn how, actually broken it is, and how to manipulate the system and how to abuse the system, the game loses its replay value, and overall experience with it becomes sour. Now, they promised us last year, if my memory serves me correctly, that they were giving us DLC, and they gave us some, but they made it sound like they were going to give us way more characters and way more support and updates. But this is the kind of thing that you would expect from, these anime specific games. I'm not even talking about like Cross Tag or Guilty Gear, Dragon Ball FighterZ. No. When I say anime games, for this video, I'm talking about stuff like this, okay? Where they're making these games that the purpose that they serve is solely to make that quick cash grab, and obviously to further promote the manga, to further promote the anime. It doesn't matter if the game's good or not. It doesn't matter if the game sucks. It doesn't matter if the game plays well. The fact is, these games never last. And the fact that they're coming out with a second one a year later. Now, I don't know the street date. That's something that this teaser, or this image from Taking Out a Magazine, that doesn't reveal the date of that at all. So for me to assume that's coming out this year, I mean, it could come out early 2020 for all I know. But the fact still remains. They're already giving us a sequel, and if we're gonna judge off of literally the scan, it straight up looks exactly like One Justice. Which, you know what that tells me? It's going to be copy paste. The same game. Oh, well, you showing me Overhaul. Well, no shit, you're gonna show me Overhaul, because Overhaul is literally going to be the next big bad in season 4. Now, I've already read the manga. I already know what happens, so I'm not gonna spoil nothing. So don't worry about that. I will definitely say though, Overhaul is amazing. But that has nothing to do with the point of this video. The point of this video is to let people know, let people be aware of what they could potentially get themselves into. Now, I would be calling myself a hypocrite, or you'd call me a hypocrite, if I was going to sit here and tell you that I'm definitely not playing this game. The likeliness of me playing this game is actually pretty fair. However, I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Whether it hurts my channel where, oh, Uchi, you're missing out on content, I'm not buying it. If someone wants to literally waste their own money for the sake of my streams and the sake of YouTube, because y'all want to see me freaking exploit this game when it comes out, by all means. Waste your 60. Because, oh yeah, it's 60. Oh my God. Once Justice was $60. It was way more in Japan. But obviously, the pricing is way different over there. I spent way more. But shout outs to Dino, because Dino was actually the one who straight up just donated the freaking money. I'll never forget that. On my stream literally a year ago, right before I went to Japan, I was like so excited. I was trying to raise money to get it, right? And he goes, how much? And I was like, well, it's probably going to be around $75 USD. He's like, all right, sends it. So I had enough. Bam, bought the game. Came with some cool pins and all this extra crap that didn't really matter. But like, I was excited, and it just instantly fizzled out over the next 2 months, 3 months, if you want to count when North America got it. North America got it in October. Japan had it end of August. So I was playing it for a good month and a half early, right? Getting ready and getting prepared. But I just have this distinctive feeling that when it comes to these games, they don't, the improvements are just so minuscule you don't notice them. And I feel like the game is going to play exactly the same. The combo system is going to be exactly the same. And let me tell you something, man. The combo system, look, I'm not even going to start complaining about in My Hero, they don't even fight like that. That's not the point. It's a freaking video game. Things are going to be wild and crazy anyway. But what I do have a problem with is the mechanics of how the fighting system works. The juggles, the wall combos, the wall splats, the ground splats. The fact that you can literally near get an infinite. You can literally put your opponent in situations where they just can't do anything. Ask Catfight. They'll tell you all about it. I'm not the only one. Now, like I said, if you like broken games, that's fine. Because to a degree, broken games can be fun, right? But there's only so much fun you can have. Like, I could probably sit and play with people that knew what they were doing for maybe, I don't know, a good hour, and then I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna go play like something else that's like legit. Cause I'm not gonna bother stressing out over this. You know, I'm not gonna bother. There's no point. There's absolutely no point. So, again, I'm warning you guys right now. From what happened with One's Justice and the fact that it's so early and they're literally copy pasting. Oh, wait, really quick, the DLC. I was mentioning it briefly just to wrap that thought up. They gave us shoot style Deku for free. Oh, right? They gave us a second Deku for free. The next character after that was Endeavor. Okay? Endeavor was fun. Dope character. And then I want to say maybe a month or so after Endeavor, it was Inasa. Inasa, the wind dude from the other classroom, right? Pretty good character. After that, people were like, oh, like you know, they're regularly giving us like a character every now and like after X amount of time goes by. No, they stopped at Inasa. They didn't say a word. You want to know why? Because their next focus was Jump Force. And then, let's not even talk about Jump Force. Jump Force deserves its own video. I haven't even had the time to let you guys know the things that I've already been saying that a lot of other YouTubers just a few weeks ago have just been posting all of their thoughts. Like, they kind of planned it, I feel like. All right, guys, it's time. That's all crap on Jump Force finally. Nah. That's another mistake and a huge upset, right? I really think that if they're going to make these anime arena fighters, dude, they really need to look at what worked, okay? One's Justice system, like, if they balanced it, and when I say balanced it, they just made it so that the game just wasn't bonkers broken, that you could get away with all these different things, do all the kinds of damage, the loops into the supers, and all that, the assist. I think and also part of the reason why I feel like they just keep making these 3D arena fighters is I have a feeling they're easier to make. I could be wrong. which I don't have a problem with being wrong. Y'all could, if any developers are watching this, look, all I'm saying is y'all made a lot better games than this. The 2D games, even the ones that had sidestepping, like Naruto GNT4, one of the best series of fighting games that you have for anime. I'm pretty sure they had one for Bleach on the GameCube, but they never came out in America. Another great example, Jump Ultimate Stars. How many times, bro? How many times do we as fans have to tell y'all, stop giving us these 3D games. Stop giving us these games that literally last a few months until y'all put it on sale. Because that's always what happens. Like, I am sick and tired of this notion, of this bad name that has been brought upon these anime fighting games. Dragon Ball FighterZ is the only exception. Because you know why? Arc System works. They know how to make a freaking fighting game. A fighting game. Not a cash cow game where all they care about is how it does week 1. Sales. Oh, we sold them all. Bet. We're good. Then the interest just declines after that. Because the lack of care and support, it just deletes itself. It just gone. Diminishes. It's a shame because you got these great shows. They deserve so much better. You have all these other shows that don't even have freaking fighting games. And we're here wasting our resources and the efforts of the studios, or the minimal effort, putting out stuff like this. Look, there's one thing if you make a game and it has flaws, right? But then there's another thing if you straight up fix the flaws while the game is out. Is that such a hard concept? Like, support the game. Fix it. You want to know why I am such an avid supporter of Power Rangers Battle for the Grid? Because they know what the fuck they're doing. Even when it was, like, if you go back and watch the trailer for how that game was at the beginning, when that game first came out, not even, the first trailer, and you compare it to how it plays now, the game has taken a huge evolution. And it only gets better. Now, you might be saying, oh, you're biased because you love Power Rangers. But look, I can acknowledge a good fighting game when I see one. And guess what? And guess what? What else they do? They freaking talk directly to the fans. The people that they're targeting. The people that they want to buy and play and enjoy. See, that's another thing. Enjoy the game. There's one thing when you buy it. All right? It's one thing if you play it. But are you enjoying it? Are you enjoying it? I'll tell you right now, I bought My Hero 1's Justice twice. I played it numerous amount of hours to the point where at one point, and I'm not trying to flex. I'm not, so don't take it that way. But I played it so much so to the point where I made it a goal to get on the top 8 leaderboard. And I got there. I was at one point the 8th best Dabi in the world, because of course they counted the leaderboards from Japan, who had it for 2 months early, and the North American players, who they made it literally virtually impossible for anyone outside of Japan to even get up there. You had to literally sell your life and all the time in the world to play One's Justice just to get to that. Because guess what? There really wasn't much after that. Like, they had the story mode, but like they had the story modes, the missions or whatever. Okay, you play the CPU over and over and over. That gets boring. Not gonna lie, that gets a little tiring. I mean, it's fun for the first playthrough or whatever. And yes, you can do that to unlock, other colors and items to mix and match. I will give you that. The costume editor was probably one of the best things they had for that game. I'm sure it's gonna come back in this. If it doesn't, wow, that's crazy, right? But I don't know, man. I'm just, like I said, I care. I naturally care, and that's why I'm making this video. That's why I'm making this content for you guys right now. This conversation needs to be had, okay? I'm not going to sit here all happy and freaking, I'm not going to try and sell you on a game that I already can tell is going to suck. Just for the sake of what? Maybe working with Bandai? Look, I quote somebody, all right? Clyde. You know Clyde? Formerly known as Clyde the Weeaboo, right? Another popular YouTuber. He put out a video recently, and he said it straight up, and I commend him so hard for being brutally honest. He said, why would I even want to work with a company that don't even support their games, support the players, and like, you know, at least communicate and like follow up and like give us updates, and not even just game updates, like updates on the progress on what's going on with the status of the actual game, like, you know, because, you know, things need to be fixed sometimes, you know, servers get, you know, whatever, and that stuff is real. Okay. And he made a great point. You know what? And I realized at that point, I was like, yeah. And it just adds to my whole criteria. Not even criteria. It adds to how I am with working with these independent developers and these smaller developers that are making these games that they actually give a shit about. It's so much easier. You want to know why? Because they care and I care. You combine that, guess what? You're going to have a healthy community. I'm so happy and proud of what we've done with the Power Rangers Battle for the Grid community, man. 1,200 plus members. Maturino, over $100 pop bonus for a free bracket. Side events at every freaking major. Constant support. DL Sizzle. New characters, new stages, a lot of new. They giving us an anime game with garbage? Promised DLC, and they're gonna give us 2 characters? Nah. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Like I said earlier in the video, if y'all want to see me play it and suffer through it, and who knows, maybe they did fix it. Maybe they did. And I'm hoping for the sake of all things good in this world that they do. I hope they do, because I'm getting a headache right now just talking about it. And I'm telling you right now, it's like, it's a shame, because it's like when you watch the anime, when you read the manga, you want to be like, oh man, I want to keep like experiencing and living this, you know? And then you can't, because you go play a game that you like, oh man, I want to take this excitement and energy, and I want to bust some ass. I want to play online. I want to stream this. I want to play with my friends, my family. And then you can't do it for too long because the game is broken. Broken beyond belief. They really need to go back to the drawing board. They need to hire people like me to real shit. They need to literally, cause somebody in the office, maybe it's a group of people, they're just not getting it. It's just like, how many shitty games they gotta make? And to them, they probably don't think it's shitty because, oh well, we made our margins. We sold. Look at all the spikes. Freaking Supreme. Oh my God, Supreme Dream. They made a perfect example of the video, yo. But it was Call of Duty. Oh no. They actually mentioned a lot of fighting games. They're like, oh yeah, we're just gonna repackage it. Blah, 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 blah. Go watch it. It was funny. I'll give them that. I'm shouting out all the people that literally, they know what's up. Like, it's hard for fans and content creators alike to follow and get behind these games. There's so many issues at the core, at the root, that need to be fixed before any of this stuff. These big companies that they got the funds and the money and all this, they need to stop being lazy. They need to use them resources and that material, and they need to really focus in on what it is to really give back to the fans. To give the fans and the people that's literally supposed to be paying you for these experiences, for these games, for these moments. Give us something good. I'm done. Rant's over. Take it how you will. This is, hopefully, y'all in the comments, constructive criticism. Again, really quick, to recap. For all we know, this game could be good. They could fix a lot, but right now, it's not looking like that. The sign, the red flags, no. Absolutely not. It's not a good look, not a good feel. I go with my gut. And like I said, most likely, yeah, I will probably end up playing this game one way or another. Whether someone actually is crazy enough to donate this John to me, to give me the money for it, or if I end up playing it with someone else at, an event or someone's house, and we'll see. We will see. I'll see you guys in the next video. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit me up on Twitter, the socials, all that is going to be in the description below. Take care of yourselves. Have a good one. May the power protect you. Keep it locked, loaded here on the Uchi Games channel. I'll see you guys next time.